The creative energy we introduce today is already powering the ideas of tomorrow. The only way to know what the future holds is to shape it today.
Back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over a new Spac rumor that's going around, and that is Lion Electric in merger talks with the Spac Northern Genesis, ticker symbol NGA. But before we get into it, if you don't mind just dropping a like and hitting subscribe, it will really help out the channel. Check out the links in the description to the free Discord server, my merch if you want to support the channel, and my referral link to Webull, where right now when you sign up and deposit $100, you get 4 free stocks. Now let's get into it. So I heard about this rumor of another EV SPAC in the works, and there's no definitive agreement, but I couldn't believe that there's potentially another EV SPAC out there. And I know the EV market has been on fire lately. Ever since Biden was announced to potentially be the next one in office, that's still unsure right now, but the EV market has popped off. Even Nikola is up, and it just feels like we've had so many EV SPACs this year alone. I just couldn't believe that there's a potential another one out there. Lion Electric is an innovative manufacturer of zero-emission vehicles. They say that we create, design, and manufacture all-electric Class 5 to Class 8 commercial urban trucks and all-electric buses and minibuses for the school, paratransit, and mass transit markets. Lion is a North American leader in electric OEM, and they design, build, and assemble all their vehicles' main components, such as chassis, truck cabins, and bus bodies. So getting into the rumor, it says here that Northern Genesis has begun discussions with prospective investors about raising a targeted $500 million in new equity to support a transaction. And this was said by some of the people who requested to remain anonymous because this is very private. Now, the merged entity is set to be valued at $2 billion or more. And one of the people said, as with all deals, they aren't yet finalized. It's possible terms could change and talks could even collapse. It also says here that a representative for Lion Electric declined to comment, and then a representative for Northern Genesis didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. Now, hopping into this article, it says back on July 6 of 2020 that they announced the first sales of Lion 8 chassis with fully automated side load bodies to Waste Connections, a leading provider of non-hazardous solid waste collection, transfer, recycling, and disposal services in the US and Canada. The introduction of these electric vehicles into markets in Washington and Florida will represent the first applications of zero-emission trucks with fully electric waste collection bodies and automated arms in North America. For Waste Connections, this investment furthers the company's sustainability efforts and is consistent with its commitment to growing and expanding its environmental initiatives through technology and innovation. Developed for the electric market, the combination of the Lion 8 chassis and the BEV all-electric automated side-loading body offers a cost-effective waste management solution which reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Lion CEO Mark Bedard went on to say, "We are excited to lead the industry with the introduction of the Lion electric vehicles to our markets and look forward to expanding their application." President and CEO of Waste Connections also added, "This investment in zero-emission vehicles furthers our continuing efforts to reduce our environmental impact and expand our capabilities within the communities we serve."
Electric vehicle owners always talk about is how fast and the power that they're able to get out of their vehicle. Does this hold true for trucks as well, or not?
It's the same thing. It's very powerful. We're talking about 2,500 horsepower. That's we could pull heavy duty charges, no worries, even go up to steep hills, no problem at all. So it's really a very powerful vehicle, that's for sure. I mean, the engine is very powerful.
The advantages of the Lion 8 with BEV, and that's a range of 130 miles for a full day of operation, which is around 1,200 homes on a single charge. No noise pollution, optimal visibility and turning radius, zero greenhouse gas emissions, no hydraulic pumps, valves, tubings, hoses, and fluids. All arm and body movements are powered by the battery that drives electric motors for each function. Overnight recharging when the truck is not in operation and when demand for electricity is lower, which reduces energy costs. Savings up to 80% on total energy costs. 60% lower service costs thanks to the simple, low-maintenance electric powertrain that has very few components, oil-free operation with very few moving parts, and longer-lasting brakes due to regenerative braking systems. The article also goes on to say that never before has waste collection trucks been so beneficial to our planet, society, and quality of life. The CEO, Mark Bedard, went on to say that they are thankful to Waste Connections for leading the heavy-duty electric movement, and we are excited that they have chosen Lion in assisting them for their transition to a zero-emission fleet. I am highly confident that Lion's all-electric refuse trucks will be a valuable addition to Waste Connections operations. I hope this transaction inspires everyone seeking an economic, sustainable, and environmental transportation solution to leverage the substantial benefits of electrification.
And when there's a need for maintenance, we have augmented reality tools that we could assist them at distance, because most of our clients, as of today, they have their own mechanics or repair shops on site. But if needed, some people from our Bride Squad will go, all across North America to make sure that your vehicles are serviced well.
They also recently disclosed this deal with Amazon, which is pretty cool. Quebec-based Lion Electric officially confirmed that it will deliver 10 all-electric Lion 6 trucks to Amazon for middle-mile trucking operations in California. According to the latest info, only 2 of those vehicles will be delivered this year, while the remaining 8 come in 2021. Lion Electric will also provide a maintenance program and, of course, a one-time training to Amazon and the drivers. I also found an article stating that this was their biggest order to date, which was announced back on August 31st of 2020. It says here that the Lion Electric Company announced today that they have signed a memorandum of understanding for CN to acquire 50 zero-emission trucks by CN as a part of its fleet trucks for intermodal use. The trucks will be used in CN's intermodal terminals in urban areas to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In April of 2019, CN launched a pilot program to test the use of custom-built electric trucks engineered by Quebec-based the Lion Electric Co. These zero-emission trucks slated for intermodal use and will be tested in a variety of situations and environments across the CN network, from urban delivery, container shuttle service, to port operations. The Lion trucks do not produce any noise pollution and will remove 100 tons of greenhouse gas emissions from the road annually. So in conclusion, I like everything I saw and read about, and it does seem like a pretty cool idea. Now, obviously, I'm not buying it yet because this is just a rumor, and I do know that some people out there like to park money in Spacs near the floor and buy the warrants before things really take off, and like to swing trade them that way. The only exception I've ever made for investing in a SPAC without a target is Bill Ackman's SPAC. As you guys know, I'm pretty bullish on that, and I think they are going to choose a great target. This is still a rumor, so be careful. And even if this were to come to fruition, I'm not sure that I would jump at the opportunity to invest in another EV SPAC. We've just had so many this year, and it's kind of a lot. And right now, I know Arrival is the hype EV SPAC that everyone is paying attention to, which made me question, would this pop off on a definitive agreement announcement like Arrival? Is very possible. Like I said, EV's been super hot lately, so that's something to think about. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you interested in investing in another EV SPAC? Personally, I'm getting a little burnt out on all these EV SPACs, and I wish we could get some, tech or something else. But that's pretty much it, guys. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one.
Getting money, I just went up in my style. Up in traffic, never lacking in a draw.